everybody, it's me, your friendly neighborhood Space Doug. We just got a couple people in the chat today. I'm a little early, and plus it's the weekend. I don't care much about doing no live streams during the weekend. I'm going to do something short. Just talk for a few minutes and then go do something. I'll sit around all day. Weekends ain't for sitting around. It's for having to go out and do stuff. So I hope y'all's having a good day, and I hope it's nice where you are. It's absolutely fantastic out here today. Me and Axel's been outside, in and out all morning. So, other than my allergies, aggravating me, it's pretty good, pretty nice. So, I got Mega Cheese and Freddie Primo in the chat. Just not very many people showing up today. Freddie Primo says poop. Last night I was on Doug to Naple, Night of the Doug Show, and here comes Freddie right in the chat and drops a poop. And I laughed. I mean, you could see it. If you watch the playback and see it, it's toward the end where he drops a poop. I crack up. Just couldn't stand. Just couldn't hold on. Tonic Mole says, "Yeehaw!" Let's see. There's Dave. Dave says, "Hope it's allergies." Yeah, I hope it's not the coronas. You guys don't even know, man. My eyes I'm itching. I'm sneezing. I took me some Benadryls, but usually that just turns me into Satan instead of making me feel better. So we got Mega Cheese, Freddie Primo, Tonic Mole, Dave, Gotham Knight is here, Fly Fox Pro. So yeah, y'all, I am early. I'm sorry about that. I got stuffs to do. Freddie Primo says that's my job, dropping poop. Well, you absolutely cracked me up, man. I like being on that stream with those guys, and I'm already in a really good mood and laughing anyways. And Fox Pro says, I heard lime helps with the corona. Oh, man. We got the Verstian Comics himself in the chat. Comic Book Hut! We got Vicky Verse in here. What's up, Vicky? I hope y'all's having a good day. My allergies is absolutely killing me. I'm gonna sneeze. Tony Mole says, I feel like crap too. Been a lot of junk going on. I think it's just wearing me out. Yeah. Man. Bless me. I'm gonna sneeze again, guys. Oh, man. Yeah, Tonic Mole. These weeks I've been working lots of overtime and stuff, and it's absolutely wearing me out, too. It always makes me feel bad. And usually I come home from work. I don't even go to sleep in the bed. I take a nap in the recliner. Get up, mess around all day, take another nap, get up, mess around, and then go to work. So, Comic Book Hut says you should do a song on the coronavirus. I've thought about it. I don't know. Thank you, everybody. We got Igthus in the chat. What's up, buddy? I saw Igthus in the chat last night too on the Night of the Doug Show. Axel coming here and he's licking me. He's like, I heard you sneeze. You heard me sneeze, didn't you? Yo, silly. I hope y'all is having a fantastic Saturday. I can take sneezing and stuff, better than it being rainy and crappy outside. Me and Axel's been out walking, just having us a good little old day. I'd rather do that than just sit around in the house all the time. What, buddy? You want to be on the thing? Come on. He's like, no, I'm not doing it. Tonic Mole says, last night I met the actress from Fletch and Tombstone. That's awesome. Freddie Primo. Gotham Knight says, this winter has been up and down, from acting like winter one day and spring the next and back and forth. That is exactly how it's been here, man. Like, no joke. It was snowing yesterday here in the morning. And then, like, today, it's super nice. The day before, like on Thursday, it was like in the 50s and 60s. Like, I was outside, short sleeve shirt, and it was like, woo! What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing, buddy? He's in here talking to me. What are you doing? Huh? You want to talk to me? What are you doing? Huh? He's gonna lay down behind my chair. He likes to come in here. Like, if I'm on Doug's show, he's in here behind my chair all the time. Sometimes I forget he's there and I'll move the chair and it'll scare him. Oh man. So let's look at a couple of books like our usual. Oh, I gotta readjust my screen there. I'm gonna institute some rules on the Free for All Friday from now on. I think I'm just gonna have like just 2 or 3 guests. When we get a whole room, it gets a little wild. There's too much talking over each other, and whoever comes on, please realize that this is a good, clean show, and we can't be dropping F-bombs and saying vulgarities. I just don't want that. My nephews may decide to turn on the Doug show, and I don't want them to watch Uncle Doug and have F-bombs and all kind of stuff coming out. Plus, my mom watches, and she don't like that neither. But anyways, Legends of the Lone Wolf got 170 backers, 71.77, and that's awesome. Freddie Primo's dropping the link right there. In the chat, go check this out. This thing is getting really close. Skinny's been working his butt off. He sent me some stuff last night. He's been working on cover pages and stuff, and they look fantastic. He's doing a really, really good job on that. And like I said, I don't know what I would do without him. This book is just been a handful. It's really been a handful. And if Skinny wasn't here helping me, I don't know. I might just give up. But people like, I've got Skinny. Melter's not in the chat, but Melter is always, there, give me encouragement and whatnot. Most of y'all just see him on Twitter and stuff, just being completely ridiculous. But he's a really good guy where it counts. And of course, people like Vicky, got Vicky in the chat, Tonic Mole. Those people are always like just encouragements, and I appreciate y'all a lot. Sometimes you just want to give up and you just want to quit, and you're just like, you pour all your heart and soul into making this stuff and doing all this stuff, and you've got people that's working on it that don't care, and you got other people don't care, and then you got people just straight up attacking you and lying about you for no reason, and you just want to quit. I mean, you guys do not know how hard it is sometimes. Well, some of you do. You know how hard it is. But no, Making a Cheese, that wasn't you. An occasional slip up every once in a while. I don't get upset, but just rants of bad things I don't want any edgelord stuff and stuff like that on here. So, anyways, I appreciate you all being encouragements and helping. I can't express how much that means. But I know one thing. We are going to deliver an awesome book. It's going to be awesome. I'm really tickled with how it's turning out. So, I can't wait for y'all to get that. Then we got Napalm Bros. Oh man, we went up since I opened this a little while ago. We are $20 away from the ash can now. That's two physical backers could get us there to the ash can. 1480. That is so cool. 106 backers. We got 20 days left. We can still if we pick up a backer every day, we can do really good. And this book actually wouldn't be as far as it is without the people in the chat. Y'all have been really supportive. You share the crap out of the book, and you stand up for us when people go to throwing poop at us. And I know Six appreciates it. He's a strange fella, but we're all a little strange. But I know he appreciates you guys sharing this book and making it happen, making it real. Gotham Knight says, when I was a kid, I used to think of doing comics. Still get told I should do something more with my art skills. But man, seeing how some people behave in the comic book world, yeah, man. But yeah, I will. I'll do that, Dave. When we get to talking about the last book here on my list. Yeah, we're totally going to reach that stretch goal. It's going to happen. So I appreciate y'all doing that. And then we got our old buddy Tonic Mole's book. Let's refresh this one. 6 days left. I expect here in the last run for this book to take off. I think people are waiting on it. People seem to wait to the very end of campaigns. And we got Mallet in the chat. He says, Doug, hey Mallet. I believe this one is going to take off. I really do. But that's one thing now. If you back this book, you're going to get the book and the ash can. It's a 32-page book. Let's see. How big is the ash can, Tonic Mole? Drop it there in the chat for us. And, let's see. I'll go ahead and drop this link in there, so you guys don't have to look it up. But we're, yeah, dude, I think you'll hit $1,000. I honestly do. I think you'll go over. I'd like to say that here in the next little bit, I'd like to say you at least hit like 11 or 12. I hope. I think more people will jump on here in the last little bit. So you're going to get a 32-page book and a 10-page ash can. You can get that for $15. That is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So go check that out. Go check this out. The link's in the is in the chat. Click on that. Go check that out. Help out a really cool underground comics guy. Tonic Mo says originally, but Sizzle sounds like he's adding pages. That's funny. It'd be really funny if it's actually more pages. Sizzle's the man, by the way. Now we're going to look at Doug TeNaples' Bigfoot Bill. And I know Doug's book is on a scale beyond anything that the rest of us are hitting. But I really like Doug. And he's been really good to me. And I want to see this book just explode. Because honestly, I told him on his show last night, and I really meant it. I feel like Bigfoot Bill. I feel like I like it better than Earthworm Jim. And I like Earthworm Jim a lot, but I feel like this. I feel like I like this better, especially the Poseidon parts of the story. Axel decided to crawl on the floor and lick my feet. You crazy? What are you doing? You're too big to get under there. He's trying to crawl under the desk. You're too big. You're a big boy. You're a big boy. You weirdo. Like I said, I want to see Doug just explode. I'd like to see this do as good as Earthworm Jim. I know it won't because it's not got that nostalgia factor and stuff. But I really I really like this book. I really like Doug. Yeah, I actually liked that cover that Vicky says watch Doug do the cover last night. It was fascinating to watch. I actually think I like that cover a lot more than Sean Gordon Murphy's. We got Lorenzo Sleestack in the chat. What's up, Lorenzo? So, yeah, this is going to be a good book. One thing that's awesome about Doug is you will always get lots of stretch goal stuff. So, and I'd like, if you haven't backed it and you want to back it, go back it. But it'd be cool to get the referrals from my YouTube, just because I like to get referrals. Like on Napalm, Jeremy Law and Vicky are like neck and neck for the lead on referrals on Napalm. We got Ezra in the chat. What's up, Ezra? What's up, buddy? Oh, we got Eric Hawkins. What's up, Eric Hawkins? I can't wait for Eric Hawkins to launch the second part of Zombie for World of Oz. Because that's what? 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 What are you doing? What are you doing? Axel's in here being silly. Honk Mole says, me and Doug are 100% polar opposites, but he's a cool guy. I don't mind folks with different views. Yeah, and see, that's one thing, man. He would have you on his show and talk to you. Like, he used to do a show with Nurkish, and they would just talk about stuff, and him and Nurkish are completely different. Of course, they would talk about religion and stuff, but it was a really good show. And Doug's just a really good guy. You don't have to believe what he believes. Doug reminds me of what people used to be like. When all they cared about, like, was your personality and if you were a cool person or not. It didn't matter who you voted for or what church you went to or stuff. People were just friendly to each other and tried to just be good to everybody. I think that's something that we're really missing these days. But yeah, I'm going to pull up something real quick that's really cool. If Axel doesn't tear the house down. Dadgummit. There we go. Everybody's doing these shows telling what you should and shouldn't do when you crowdfund a comic. I'm just gonna stop supporting a whole bunch of people. If they can't figure out how to do things, then they don't need to be doing it no way. Actually, you turn the space-time continuum apart. You turn a hole in space-time. He's like, well, fine, I'll leave. You tore a hole in space-time. See? Oh, let me open this, guys. I actually think this is a really good job on this. Dave there in the chat drew the Jersey Devil from Bigfoot Bill. What? We're talking about this drawing. Did you draw something? Huh? What? What? Are you mad about turning a hole in space-time? What? What do you want, buddy? What do you want, buddy? Yeah, but anyways, Dave drew this Jersey Devil, and he did a really, really good job on it. So we should send it to Doug Tenaple. What? You been outside all morning. What are you wanting? You just pooping before I started the show. You just being silly. You just being silly. Oh. We got Matt Reese in the chat. What's up, Reese? Of course, we got old Skinny in here too. And lots of good people. Eric Hawkins and Lorenzo and Vicky and people I like. And Axel sitting here being a silly boy. Tonic Mole says Axel's like the Flash. He sees space-time and just has to wreck it. What? What do you want? What? Come here. 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 Hey. Come here. Come here. Come here. He's like, nope, not doing it. Not doing it. Not gonna do it. Oh, man. All these holes in space-time and all this stuff. And what? We got John De La Rose in here. This is the slow show, the weekend show. I don't really talk about anything or do nothing. I'm all allergied up, sneezing. Got a dog in here complaining, fussing at me. What? I'm trying to do a show. You be on it? Come here. Come here. Come here. Reese says he's mounting a new dishwasher and a rolling cabinet. Sounds like fun, Reese. John De La Rose is writing a new comic. Yeah, it's very shocking there, John. Very shocking. Vicky says, don't forget The Hut. We'll be chatting with Doug T tonight. Yeah, so go check that out. If you're not subscribed to Comic Book Hut's channel and you just like to see some of the ridiculous things that go on and the people he calls out, go and subscribe to Comic Book Hut. Go subscribe to John De La Rose too. He does a daily show, and he's always got interesting guests. They talk about just about everything. Let's see who else. Go subscribe to the Needle Mover Society. Go subscribe to Dave's channel. Go subscribe to Go subscribe to Matt Reese's channel. He's got some good stuff. Guys, I'm gonna have to wrap this thing up. We got 17 viewers and they're all watching me sneeze. And Axel's in here fussing at me. What are you fussing about? I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want. Firefox Pro says I can't sub to the Hut to dramas. I understand that. Drama is not for everybody. And for me, I just watch his channel and get a chuckle out of it. He's pretty funny. And if you back any of those books, it's good to know where your money's at, because he calls those people out. That's one thing, like when he wanted to promote Legends of the Lone Wolf, I was talking to him, I was like, it's late, because I didn't want the Hut coming after me, being like, it's late! So I was trying to keep in line. I didn't want the Hut after me. Yep, it's Corona Doug, says John De La Rose. Yeah, here lately the Hut has been doing comic book reviews. That's one thing I like. Him and John De La Rose both will do some really good comic book reviews. They've been doing some omnibus stuff, looking at old Marvel books and things. And by the way, that reminds me, I went to Cookville last night and went to Ollie's, which Dave knows how awesome Ollie's is. And I picked up some books. So let me go get them real quick. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Oh, here we go, guys. Let's see. Yeah, John says Hut's trying to get away from the CG talk and push new comics and stuff. He's worth a sub. Yeah, and he's done a lot of promotions for me and Napalm Brothers just because he's a good guy. And I really appreciate that. Fox Pro says I did a stream last night with puppets. I'd already went to bed, but I got up this morning, looked through my subs, and saw that, and I got a chuckle out of it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, and let's see. I went to Ollie's last night and picked these books up. I always like to look through the graphic novels they got, and I saw these. I like stuff like this, and I like the paper it's on. I got JSA, Princes of Darkness. It's written by Jeff Johns and some other people, and it's got some good art. And I love these books that don't have glossy paper. It's like the uncoated. It's not newsprint, but it's got that old school kind of feel to it. So I got this. I paid $4 for it. It's pretty thick. $4. Couldn't pass that up. Jeff Johns is a good writer, and this just looked interesting to me. So John says, so jealous you've got an Ollie's near you. Huge discounts. It's not real close. It takes a little over an hour to go there. No, Reese, I didn't. I think they were streaming while I was on with Doug to Naples. I got home late, and I had to go to Cookville yesterday. That's why I went to Ollie's to hang out with my brother and take him. I sold him my old Buick, which is sad because that was Axel's car. And anytime we went anywhere, he would jump in the back. So now I've been putting him in the Charger. And the Charger's got black interior, and now it's got white dog hair all over it. But I got that. And then I saw this, and I had to grab this. This is Robin, Volume 3. Chuck Dixon! The Robin standalone series that Chuck Dixon wrote in the 90s. So good. I have a bunch of the early issues. This is volume 3, but I paid $5 for this. Now it's got the glossy paper. I'm not real big fan of, but couldn't pass this up. So good. Chuck Dixon. And this is my favorite Robin. I like Tim a lot. When he become Robin, when he actually becomes Robin, it was a really cool story. And it was a really cool story what they put him through to train to become Robin. And I liked his costume better because it wasn't as terrible as the Dick Grayson. So I picked those two up. I've got a whole stack of stuff I've not even read. Yeah, Matt Reese says that's a steal on both of those. Both of these together, I don't even have $10 in these. There was tons and tons of stuff. I'm not really into like the newer stuff. Like there's a lot of like new 52 era stuff. It's not my thing, but I like that stuff. I got that Nick Fury one I need to read. They had the Miracle Man stuff, but it was volume 3. If you've not read Miracle Man, the early stuff is my favorite, but it was by Alan Moore, and it was kind of like a Captain Marvel knockoff, and he kind of brought it back and did like a really cool little run on it. Freddie Primo says I picked up volume 2 of Chuck's Birds of Prey at Ollie's. I think $5. Yeah. It's fantastic, the stuff I picked up there, and every time I go there's different stuff, so I'm always trying to grab some stuff. And the thing is, as cheap as it is, if I decide I don't want it, I can list it on Mercari or something for $5 and sell it. No big deal. Somebody will buy it. Or I can give it away. Be like, buy a Lone Wolf and get this crappy trade paperback I don't like. Reese says, I gotta fire up the power tools. Well, be careful with your activities. Don't get hurt. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. John says, on the Robin books, they didn't finish the whole run and stop printing. That I hate it when they do that. I hate it so bad. DC collected editions are the worst. I agree. Well, I don't want to support DC. And I figured if I'm buying this at Ollie's, that DC's not seeing this money because it's like a closeout store. So, I'll buy this stuff. But as far as buying anything new DC, I'm done with DC. I'm done with Marvel. Donnie Cates wants to be a turd on Twitter, and everybody else, I'm just not going to buy their stuff. I'm going to buy old stuff and just be perfectly happy with it and buy a few crowdfunders here and there. I'm kind of done with most crowdfunders. If people aren't like John here in the chat, if you're not like John or Doug Tenaple or some of these other smaller guys that I support, then I'm not going to support you because I'm tired of waiting forever for books, and I'm tired of people with bad attitudes. And then one thing I hate is I start promoting somebody, and then next thing I know, they're buddying up with Comics Gate and War Campaign, and I almost hate to even promote anybody anymore. Just promote me and my friends, my close buddies. Tell everybody else to eat a big old poop. Poop. Well, guys, that's about all I got to ramble about today. It's the weekend. I don't do a long show on the weekend. But tomorrow, may do another short show. I ain't made up my mind. Might have somebody jump on. Sometimes I throw the link out and get a creator to jump on. We'll see, though. But I hope y'all have a good day. It's beautiful outside. Go spend time with your family. Go outside. Do things that are good. Don't step in any poop, because you'll mess up your shoes. And I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. And I will talk etchings later.